Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. The new movie is called The Little Things, but one of the big things in the movie is Academy Award-winning actor Jared Leto. Jared, obviously in some of the films you've played before, characters, Dallas Buyers Club, The Joker, there was an exaggeration to the character. But here, there was such an intimacy. He was quiet. How interesting is that for as an actor to have to be that restrained?
It's quite fun to dig into that, and what makes it fun is it's new territory. Every role that I take, I really try to explore new territory. I find that to be the most interesting thing to do. And with this one, it was a walk and a talk, and I had different eyes and different nose, different teeth, prosthetics. It was pretty 360. I really enjoy that part of it. I enjoy the preparation. I enjoy diving in really deep. I enjoy making a big commitment like that. Yeah.
Normally when we watch a movie sometimes and we are physically intimidated by the antagonist. In this case, we were almost psychologically intimidated by him. You just didn't know how to read him.
Yeah, he's got a good poker face, that's for sure. And he enjoys the cat and mouse game. I think he's a pretty bright guy. He enjoys the intellectual stimulation and being one step ahead of the detectives. We always looked at him as like an amateur private detective or amateur detective. And, he was a crime buff, and, it's a lot of fun to play that role when you're constantly putting other people on their toes. But you also have to be very prepared and come in with some surprises and ad libs and, a way to continually keep everything off balance. And that's something that we worked a lot on.
Your character, when we first meet him, is basically a TV repair guy. And I'm just wondering, God forbid I should have technological issues with my stereo equipment. How good would you be to step into that? How proficient are you?
Well, if it was a 1989 Zenith Color Master, I would probably be pretty good swapping out some tubes. But if it's anything after that, I'd probably, out of luck.
One of the things, well, at least the sad part about this pandemic is we've kind of been constrained of what we like to do. And one of the things that you like to do is play music with your band and go out. How frustrating has that been not to be able to express yourself creatively that way?
Well, I've tempered that frustration with the opportunity that I have to write and record and taken full advantage of that. So I've written and recorded, maybe 100 songs in this past year, and we'll be starting to release songs sooner rather than later. But I understand for fans around the world, like live music is such an important part of their life, and there are many people who've been away from the bands that they love, for crews and venues, people are out of work, out of jobs, and my heart goes out to them. I hope that we recover and we get back out, back to business as soon as possible.
If I can take you out on the sports court for a second, if you were playing basketball, as good as you would be if you were up against LeBron James and Michael Jordan, that would elevate your game. So as an actor, when you have Denzel Washington and Rami Malek on the same court as you, how does that affect your game?
Oh, tremendously. Like you said, if you're on the same, team, maybe LeBron, and it would be helpful because they could
Pass you the ball more often.
They could deliver you the ball exactly when and where it was needed. And they do that. When you work with great actors, it elevates you for sure. And, you're inspired by their choices. You can get inspired by people's, approach, their creativity, and also their response to what you're doing. You can throw an ad lib to one actor and you get just a stone wall. I throw an ad lib out to Denzel and I get a world of opportunity. You know, he hits me back twofold with something that I never would have even expected. So it's pretty amazing to have the opportunity to work with masterful actors.
Well, you got a couple of good 3-point shots in there, so congratulations.
Thank you.
The film is called The Little Things. Jared, and this is Scott. Till next time.
Thanks, Scott. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Be well. Stay healthy and sane.
Thanks, you too. I'll try.